Alright, welcome back. So, I did that calling. So I've got a bit of extra anima to turn in. And we already went to the mall and visited our good old friend Venari. So let's go ahead and let Flutterby know that we saved some souls!
I bet this'll be good.
By the way, here are the 3 soul binds for the Night Fae, just standing right here. Welcome back! I'm so glad that you didn't get trapped in there. It means none of our hard work will go to waste. We've been busy. Oh, I wonder what sorts of shapes that these souls might take. Words can't express how grateful we are that you saved them. Not only have you brought an end to their torment, but they might be willing to aid us as well. Go and speak with Zahad. They haven't been able to tend the forest in a long while, but that might be about to change. This is all so exciting.
May you reap what you've sown.
Tend to the tree, shape its growth.
I now have enough to get one of the upgrades.
Gentle boughs sway in the wind.
Leaves on the tempestuous wind find safe haven.
Embrace the cycle.
Long have we lain dormant with souls, with anima. We grow once more. A choice now awaits. How shall we grow? You may decide which flower blooms first. In time, with more anima and willing souls, the whole garden will prosper. For now, a single blossom signals hope for the future. Lady Moonberry will want to know of your choice. Seek her out once it is made. So, we can of course get the transport network and get fast travel to a couple of places. We can get the anima conductor. For this first one, it gets us to either Glitterfall Blason or Dreamsong Fen, special treasure and enemy champion. The 2 places we can fast travel to here would be the Forest Edge and the Stalks. They're still vague. And then, of course, the command table. The Queen's Conservatory is the extra feature, which I need 1 more soul node to be able to unlock, so we can't just do that yet. But this is the feature for this covenant, which is Restore the Queen's Conservatory, a sacred garden where you can be able to nurture the wild seeds of powerful lost souls and prepare them for rebirth. So we actually get to kind of participate in that whole process that this place really emphasizes. I am going to go ahead and do the transport network. I can do 1 more if I want. Let's do the conductor. Oh. Silly me, I can do all 3.
Gentle boughs sway in the wind.
You could probably use a little help, huh?
Well, you've been busy. I believe we're once again in your debt. Thankfully, I think I have just the gift to give you in return.
I can't wait to see
PapaNeeks, are you ready for another gift? The next boon that we grant thee is one of bonds. As you have bound yourself to us, we shall bind to you. In the binding of souls, we become something greater. Sounds scary, huh? Don't worry. You and your soulbind will both strengthen each other. When I asked for volunteers, many Fae stepped forward. I picked someone that I just know you're going to like. And this will be a boon for her, too. Go to Flutterby. She'll help you both.
what fun you're about to have.
There's your Sarah, by the way.
I am bound to both the dream and the moonless night. The cycle must be preserved.
You still have your head. Interesting.
Oh, wow. I love guiding soul binding. It's my favorite duty. Claps her hands before her and assumes an air of tranquility. Soul binding is not an irrevocable act. However, such a bond must be carefully considered before it is made. You and your soulbind will know each other's hearts and minds, your hopes and fears, your dreams and memories. All will be shared between you. As long as the bond exists, you are intertwined, always together, even when apart. Once complete, your connection will transcend physical space and empower you both.
Don't worry,
It
you'll
would be
great.
my honor
Eventually.
to fight beside you, my friend.
Naya! Oh, apparently she said that right here and walked over.
How can I help? Ardenweald will endure. What do you ask?
You have lived a very interesting life. I know how you feel, and what you have endured for the sake of your world. You now know of my own triumphs and tragedies as well. Our bond will grow stronger over time, but for now, let us see what it has granted us. Ardenweald has need of us. We must do everything in our power to save it.
Until next time.
I felt so much for Naya when we went through here and we saw what happened to her grove. I just wanted to hug her and tell her it was going to be okay. Getting this right. So Naya's the first soulbind, Dreamweaver will be the second, and Coraine will be the third. Her main ability here is Grove Invigoration. Healing or dealing damage has a chance to grant you a stack of redirected anima. Redirected anima increases your maximum health by 1% and your mastery by 25 for 30 seconds, and stacks overlap. Convoke the Spirits grants you 16 stacks of redirected anima. Wow.
I'm so glad you're here.
Together, we can do anything. While our bond is powerful in and of itself, you can also enhance it through the use of conduits. Conduits channel the anima between soulbinds in many different ways, increasing both our potential in the process. Excuse me, let me say that again. Increasing both of our potential in the process. They allow us to attune ourselves to each other's unique strengths. Let's use a few now. If they can further empower a bond, then they can aid us in protecting the forest.
Watch your step.
While channeling Convoke, your damage and healing are increased by 15%. Not bad. Regrowth and Frenzied Regen healing is increased by 12% on yourself. That's nice. Help with my survivability. For 3 seconds after leaving cat form or travel form, you retain up to 40% movement speed. Cool. Let's take a look at the rest of her tree. While in Soul Shape, you regen 5% of your max health every 3 seconds. Soul Shape's cooldown is reduced by 15 seconds, and defeating an enemy reduces Soul Shape's cooldown by 1 second. Interesting. I think I want to go with the Potency Conduit here. Whoops, gotta activate that first. There we go. Okay. So she also has... You have a chance to obtain leather, meat, and fish when you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor. Movement speed increased by 20% for 2 minutes after defeating an enemy. Combat cancels this effect. Your damaging attacks and spells have a chance to toss Naya's spiked burrs under your target. The burrs latch onto the first enemy to cross them, reducing movement speed by 20% and inflicting over 2,000 nature damage over 6 seconds. Your interrupts apply Naya's paralytic poison to your target, dealing 1,500 nature damage over 30 seconds. Targets with Naya's paralytic poison take an additional 242 nature damage if interrupted once more. Your healing spells and abilities have a chance to apply Naya's invigorating herbs, increasing the target's haste by 5% for 10 seconds. Wow.
do we go next?
Well, aren't you interesting?
You and I will grow together in time, but for now, your training is complete. Well, that's all I have for you. Phew, you've been on a whirlwind tour of things around here, haven't you? Up and down and slantways, and even to the maw. Your head must be practically spinning. You should check in with Lady Moonberry and let her know that your training is complete. She probably won't quiz you on what you've learned. Probably.
I hope your day goes as well as you deserve.
So nice to see you.
Welcome to the Court of Night. I just know we're gonna save Ardenweald. Oh, and the rest of the Shadowlands, too. And if we can't, and the forest withers away, and the jailer breaks free from the maw and plunges all the realms eternal into crushing despair from which there is no return, well, then at least we can say we had fun trying. Nice optimism there, Moonberry. High Lord Fordragon needs you in Orbos right away. I'm not sure of the details, but the messenger mentioned the maw. You should go to him as soon as you can. If the maw's involved, it must be serious.
Always a pleasure.
Pretty sure that involves our buddy Bane. Oh, now this quest became available.
You're smarter than you look.
Oh, I can go back and get even more souls. Good to know. Oh, and more callings are now available as well. More stuff opened up.
Ardenweald calls. The hunt answers.
Which is great, because this is a fantastic way to try and do some catch-up when it comes to your renown and such.
You nourish me with your presence.
This is the Go Collect 1,000 Anima. This is the little training area out here, by the way. Nice area to come out here and mess with some training dummies, test out some stuff.
Last night.
Just collecting these callings, don't mind me.
See anything you need?
Mace will also grab this as well.
I am quite busy, you know. Very well, then.
Okay. So, I've got some stuff to do. And no doubt this is just going to be, hey, go, well, I can now go ahead and try for the world boss. In fact, I should see, does this world boss drop any recipes for the Druid? No. Who does? Oh, that one. So that one drops a rune carver memory. Okay. As you can probably imagine, when it comes to the Druid, there's probably a lot of recipes here, as you can see. These, of course, are the ones that you can get from other means that are not specific to, like, what class you're playing. These are just for, like, any class, basically. You can get them from rep vendors and such, so those are ones that you just kind of get, and you... Of course, these are all account-bound, which is a great decision. That was such a smart decision. So, yeah. I'm probably going to have to go save Bane. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here, and when we get back to a point where we're actually doing the Night Fae Covenant campaign, we will return. Stay tuned.